Okay, Mark, happening right now, taking a live look. Fairfax County's top prosecutor, Steve Descano, is testifying in front of a House committee. That committee says his policies prioritize illegal aliens and hurt public safety. Descano's testimony will come about a week after the Department of Justice also announced it's investigating his policies. Now, the DOJ says it's looking into whether Descano is offering sweetheart deals to illegal immigrants charged with serious crime. And for his part, Descano says his policies are fair, they're legal, and respect the values of, quote, my community. And our Marielle Carbone, she'll have more coming up on this story on our 4 p.m. newscast.
Shanika, the push for new lines in the old line state. There's reports that show that some Maryland Democrats are restarting talks about redrawing the state's congressional map. Recent moves show the Republicans seemingly having an edge in the redistricting fight nationwide. Tosin Fakile talked to some Maryland lawmakers on both sides of the aisle in Annapolis, Maryland.
This would most likely impact Republican Congressman Andy Harris's district. So let's show you what Maryland's congressional maps looks like. This is what it is. Clicking on District 1, you see it turns pink right there. That is Harris's district, the one congressional Republican district in the state of Maryland, most likely to be impacted if these maps are redrawn. Notice reports that Maryland State Senate President Bill Ferguson, who was opposed to redrawing the state maps last year, is open to a conversation about next steps. A Democratic delegate, David Moon, says the State House hasn't had any specific conversations on this new development, but he says he's happy to hear anything that sounds like progress getting Maryland in the redistricting game.
I think the Voting Rights Act gutting, hopefully, is the straw that breaks the camel's back and gets us going. One seat has not stopped the Republicans. They are actually eking out one seat, 3 seats, 4 seats, because when you add up.
Chair of Maryland Freedom Caucus tells me if redrawing the state's map was a bad idea in February, March, and April, why would it be a good idea now? He says the primary election is only 5 weeks away and the candidates have been picked.
To sit there and throw the entire state upside down, call us back to a special session, redraw some maps, and then there's going to be a court challenge on that. This makes no sense at all. This is a bad idea.
Ultimately, the decision is going to belong to Maryland voters. So how are they feeling about redistricting? Well, let's reference a UMBC poll from December 2025. 28% of voters say the U.S. House of Representatives district lines are fairly drawn. 41% say those lines aren't fairly drawn. 29% say they don't know if the congressional maps are fair or not. In Maryland, I'm Tosin Fakile. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Tosin Fakile. Also new this morning, a 2-vehicle crash involving a tractor trailer on I-95 caused major delays this morning. Now, the crash happened just before 6, and this was on the southbound end of 95 before Centerport Parkway. Authorities say an SUV was stopped on the right shoulder when it was struck by the tractor trailer, and the trailer went over the guardrail and down an embankment and caught fire while the SUV spun out. Now, both drivers were able to get out of their vehicles, and one driver went to the hospital.
Well, Shanika, a 54-year-old man is accused of stabbing and killing his elderly mother during an argument in Prince George's County. Cheverly police officers found 80-year-old Brenda Wheeler inside the home with stab wounds. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Her son, Derek Alston, taken into custody. Neighbors tell us the police were on scene for several hours on Tuesday.
Super shocked. And then for it to be, like I said, a couple of days after Mother's Day is crazy. To find out somebody killed their mother is crazy. Super shocked.
Alston is being held without bond. His first court appearance is scheduled for later this afternoon.
And an Arlington community is grieving after a man was shot and killed by police last Friday. Now, friends and neighbors gathered Thursday night to remember 33-year-old Sean Vallon. Now, on May 8th, Arlington County Police responded to a 7-Eleven on Columbia Pike. This was after reports of a disorderly man threatening a woman inside of the store. Police say Vallon pulled a knife, ignored commands, and barricaded himself inside of the back room for hours while customers and employees were they evacuated safely. Now, around 9 p.m., officers entered that room. Police say Vallon displayed a knife and 2 officers opened fire, killing him. Take a listen.
He did live in our community, so he was a part of our community. I feel like just not seeing him and just knowing that his life was taken is like such a short, like a horrific way, it kind of hurt.
That we're neighbors, whether you're housed or unhoused, and that we care for each other, whether you're housed or unhoused. And also that we're, a nonviolent, peaceful people. Sean was a very peaceful person. He kept it to himself. And so this really hurt.
And many here say they hope this vigil serves as a reminder to show more kindness to others.
An urgent alert in Virginia where a newborn, Shanika, was found abandoned at a park in Stafford County. Police are now trying to track down the baby's parents. They say that the baby is safe, healthy, and receiving the necessary care. The baby was found at Embry Mill Park Tuesday afternoon. Investigators are asking neighbors and nearby businesses to check their security cameras in case they notice anyone near the park between noon and 3 on Tuesday. The Stafford County Sheriff says that they are worried about the parents and want to make sure that everyone involved has the support that they need.
And an update out of Western Maryland. 2 workers trapped inside of a partially collapsed church in Hagerstown. They're now out of the hospital. So we're now learning more about what led up to the incident. First responders tell us what it was like when they pulled up. Now, a 3rd person was evaluated but declined to go into the hospital. Right now, the Maryland Department of Occupational Safety and Health continues to investigate, and that looks like a mess there. Very scary, I'm sure, for everyone involved in those folks. But shout out to the Hagerstown Fire Department for, their swift action in saving these 2 workers trapped.